Good morning, Flood Foundation.
Good morning.
Are you good?
Yes.
Praise the Lord. This is blessing. It's not keep on sitting. Can you hear me? Yeah, there we go. There we go. It's a blessing. The song said, the Lord keep on blessing me. Huh? Does he keep on blessing you? The one problem, I just want to Jody to look at for a minute. The one problem that we have, do you recognize?
Come on now.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
You have to recognize what the Lord is.
Thank you, Jesus.
That tightened up the one. Before you start, I just want you to just hold your eyes. Do you realize how good God has been to you? Do you realize what Jesus done for you? Someone that would die for you, that would take all of your sins, debts, pains, illnesses, and lay on a cross and be nailed. I just want you to just lift up your hands and tell how much you love him. Lord, we thank you this morning. We praise you for being just who you are. You are God alone. We love you, Lord, because you saved us. You brought us out of darkness into your marvelous light. We thank you, Father, for your Son, Jesus, and your precious Holy Spirit. Now, Lord, we come before you with thanksgiving, into your courts with praise. We want to hear from heaven by your Spirit. Lord, I ask now that every human spirit under the sound of my voice come to the true knowledge of Jesus Christ. Father, I thank you and praise you for your precious Holy Spirit. We welcome him here this morning to feel, heal, touch, and deliver. Lord, cause us to hear your loving kindness this morning. Cause us to know the way in which we should go. We need the gifts of the Holy Spirit. We thank you and we praise you. Lord, we can't do it by ourselves. We need you. Move inside our homes and our families and loved ones. Deliver them and set them free, Lord. Drug addiction, alcohol, mental illness, sickness, cancer cells, and tumors. Oh, God, you heal and you deliver.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
We'll continue to give you the praise and honor and glory. In Jesus' name. Amen. 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 We must first always, in your prayer, in your time with God, you should usher in the anointing of the Holy Spirit. You should welcome him into your space. You should begin every morning, midday, noon, night, in your car. Everywhere is a prayer closet. When you sitting on the throne, just be careful. The Lord might hit you, and then slide off until you hurt. Grab the toilet paper, whatever you need to do. Get that anointing flowing. It might help get out some of the junk. But we must welcome him. Do you know how to welcome him into your space? When you go to work in the morning, you really expect them to hear you say, good morning. How you doing? Good morning to you on your job. Do we say these things to the Holy Spirit? Do we say these things when we get up in the morning? See, because we must learn, he is a person. Huh? And we must understand that we must engage. We must come to him. We must have a relationship with him. Y'all looking funny at me or something. That's not the message, but that is the message. I come here this morning, I want to share some things with you. If you have your Bibles with you, I want you to go to Matthew 4. One thing I want to ask you, did you want to see this news report on TV about a man that been at sea for 49 days? They brought it on News 12 and CNN. And he was fishing for Indonesia. And he wound up, he was tied here, this little raft, you can pull it over there, you can, sometimes you can read it, it's very hot. He's a young guy. And he was hitched to a place where he just continued to caught fish. Well, his raft got broken from him. And it drifted for thousands of miles out to sea. He tried to get in touch with different boats that passed by. They couldn't hear him. He was just floating, and he was just in a terrible place. And it says one place in the report that a shark circled it. I'm saying he's just on a very small little area, a hut type thing. That a shark swam around his little hut thing for a whole day. Imagine. What do you do when the enemy comes? CNN told that they had so many questions for him. 49 days, no food, no water. Think about this. What a fast.
Yes, yes, yes.
What a fast. You're going to have some time talking about it. It said that he was asked a question. This was amazing. On News 12, they told us, but I never heard it again. But you can read on some of this stuff. It's amazing how the world cuts stuff. They asked him, how did he survive? He said he read his Bible and prayed every day. Rain his shirt out. Ooh, if you don't get that, you don't get nothing. His faith, see, what did he have time to do? relationship with the Lord. Sometimes you have to be brought into a place where things shut down. Oh! Okay. Everything has to close off in order for you to start healing. Death compassed him all around for a whole day. But he said he read and prayed to God. Wow. I don't know how your relationship is with God. But I want to say we are living in a very, very perilous time. Look at the world. Look at the messages God is sending with the storms, the rains, the floods. There's things happening in the world that need to change your relationship with God. If the way you prayed 2 years ago, a year ago, 6 months, it should be changed. Your increase with the love of God should be so one with Him and so sensitive to know Him that it's the very breath of your life. How is your relationship with Him? I want you to go to Matthew 4. I think about this young man and he's what could you do in that situation? It's as if he was led into a perilous time. But I want to look at somebody that it talks about all of our life. Matthew 4, then was Jesus, look what it says here, led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. It says he was led up to be tempted. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungry. And when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the Son. But he answered and said, it is written. I want to pause it for a moment. What is written to you? When the devil comes to you and he says, you know you got this cancer. You know you got this illness. What do you say is written? What do you say when the enemy comes? He says here, but he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God. You trying to survive on Burger King, McDonald's, Bojangles, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Taco Bell. He said, you don't live by the bread alone. Think about it. But every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God. So what is this telling me? You say, I don't really understand that, really. Every word. Every word. If I'm not living by bread alone, that means what? What does that mean for me? Huh? What does that mean? Okay, if I'm not living by bread alone, what should I be seeking? I need a word. It's very important that at some time or another, you hear somebody say, I love you. Huh? How many days do we go without telling each other we love each other? How important is that word? How important is it for you to hear somebody say, I love you? We're human beings. Your little child, isn't it amazing how a little child knows love? It's amazing how they can just see it in a person. Why is it? See, they're not contaminated with the affairs of unhappiness or anger or unforgiveness or bitterness. I need a word. He says, by every word, distinction, his words. So if I'm living by the word, what words do I have in me? You may say, well, I just have to cuss them out at work. It's just the words I got. And, I'm trying, but you don't know. I'm trying to get some words. What is in you? What do you live by? How does this thing work? How can I understand getting this into me that I live by? What are you living by? Listen, when I grew up, you heard a lot of different things in family. But what I see here is that if I'm living by every word, then that means I should be seeking something. So what am I seeking? See, what is your journey consistent of? Are you going around lost? You ever been in a situation and find yourself lost for words? A conversation? Or you didn't know what to say? How is your prayer life? What would be the reason for coming and sitting here and the purpose? Is it just to hear me speak and not hear what you need? This is a place to receive and a place to hear the word and get understanding. For me to go about my journey. Because, see, this word, listen what it says here. Verse 5, it says, then the devil taken them up. Look, I want you to see something here. When Jesus addresses the devil, then he tries to go another avenue. I hope y'all catch what I'm saying. He said, oh, okay, well, that tactic didn't turn. When you are under an attack, the enemy really really don't know what you're going to say. Because he doesn't know how much word is in you. So when you come under their attack, it's about how do you address the situation. How do you look at it? Do you use it? If you're a born-again Christian, you're born again, how are you addressing your journey? Huh? How do you address your journey, your path? You say, wow, you don't understand. I'm getting attacked from inside. I hear so many Christians say, I am under the gun, big time. But listen, one thing comes to mind, they threw the Hebrew boys, threw them in the fiery furnace. But you know, before it happened to them, they was already going through an attack. Because here they had someone that was planning because they did not worship the image. So they addressed them to say, listen, what can we do with them? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, what can we do with them? I want y'all to listen to what I'm about to say to you. It's very powerful. When they came under that attack, they came to God. It says in Daniel that first of all, the king said, go and heat up the furnace 7 times more. Put you in a place where ain't nothing fixing anything.
Amen.
You hear people talking, you can't even hear them. Because God has set you in a place to come to know who he really is in the time of trouble. It'll seem like nothing is moving for you. Choices, decisions. What is your journey like? What do you do on your journey when hell comes? They said, the king said, you will have to bow to the image. It's amazing how when you first, listen carefully to what I'm saying to you. It's amazing to when you come under an attack. I don't care who you are. Saved, unsaved, crazy, retarded, ADHD. I don't care who you are, your mind will come under an attack. It's what you say for first response makes the difference. If you trained inside of you to say, boy, let out one of them show enough, juicy, fireball, curse words, y'all know what I'm talking about. The D word. Imagine that. When you don't even have to sleep to keep on accusing somebody day and night. Say, oh, they gonna slip up. I'm gonna get a crack in the door. What do you do? See, when the Hebrew boys, they told him, he said, well, if you don't bow, we're going to have to throw you in the furnace. One of the chiefs that was there to close the door or get it burning 7 times more, it was hard. It just burned him up. But listen what the word says. They threw him in the furnace. The king, the report was, there's somebody else in there. Why is it when you are challenged, when you really got the heat turned up, what do you say? What did they say to the king when he said, you will have to bow your knee or be thrown in the furnace? First respond. I was talking to someone this morning. I asked, when I think about first response, I think about who comes to an accident? Who's usually there first? First responders. You wouldn't want the guy that's driving the ambulance just drunk a fifth and smoked him a doobie to show up. Huh? And he bending over you said, you all right? First responder. Or he come half dressed. You in a wreck, your clothes torn, and he in his drawers. First responders. What does it mean to be a first responder? You know what you do. It's so prevalent that you understand it's the first things that come out your mouth that make the difference. Boy, you get an angry wife at home and you at work. And you got to go home. Sometime. And all day you thinking about how am I going to fix this? You're looking for every word known to mankind. First response. What is the first things you do and say when you come under attack? That D word, boy, that thing be richly coming out. See, what's in you? What'd you say? It's going to come out. Oh, yeah. And it makes the difference of what the spiritual realm is now about to start and unfold. If the word is in you, it's going to respond. It's going to have a first response. But if it's not, and old you is still there, living good, then that other reaction comes. And what I want to say to you is, the way that you put the devil to flight is in the first response. Because Satan listens to see just exactly, he's keyed in the word. He says, you don't live by bread alone. Nasty Burger King. Uncooked chicken. Half-cooked. He said, by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. Where are you at in the word? How do the word get in you? You say, well, I don't know how it gets in you. It comes to prayers. And you may say, I don't know how to pray. I don't know how to pray in this situation that I'm in. This is why prayer and reading is so important. Because if you're wandering around in the dark and you don't have any light on the word, then you constantly, Satan is just like you know, I'm just going to live with you. And set up camp. Some people's homes are like that. Because they don't have they bring their body to a building. And they sit it down. But they have no relationship. God's relationship is with his word. The Hebrew boys, they said, we won't bow. So they threw them in. But when they looked in there, there was somebody else walking around with them. Who's walking around with you? Hey, some people say, Satan on my tree. I guess that's who's with me. He's on there. Who's walking around with you? Who is recognizing you by what you say? Just think about it. You could, if we ask the question right now to somebody that was 20, 30 years ago that cussed you out, boy, they gave you a ritual. You could describe them, know their name, people in their family. You ain't seen them in 90 years, and you can still remember the curse words that they said. But in the case of under an attack, could you tell what brought you out? Woo! Could you tell the story what delivered you? This whole Bible is testimony. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego said, we won't bow. What are you bound to? What delivers you? What brings you out? What causes you to grow? What causes you to hunger and thirst for more of God's word? Every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God. You said, well, see, I got one word. Jesus. You need to know how to operate in this. Listen, you can sit down and think yourself to death. You know what I call that? That's called word praise. Prayers that don't get no answer. They just, well, I guess I'll word my way out. I'll think my way out. Satan loves it. He loves for you to sit down and just boy, you just go to thinking yourself to craziness. Till you just, you ever see a person really when they're under an attack, your face look different. What you see, joyful face, it's totally, a little kid, you can just look at him, and when he just looks so happy and joyful, you just want to pick him up and love him, he will love on you. But then when he done had a bad day, his little face, you just, ooh, what happened? Romans 10 and 8. Don't you text this? Oh, there's something in your mouth. Now, don't stick your finger in there and try to find it. That's the way it comes out. You see, y'all have to go the other way. Why y'all want to do that? It's always somebody's, the buddy's always there. Somebody changes the situation. It says, but what saith it? What does that say? But says stop. Because something's being said. It says the word. What does it say? The word is what? It's not you. There's always words not you. But it's the words that you speak is the difference. is nigh thee, even in thy mouth and in thy heart. That is the word of what? Faith. The reason why we speak those words, because we're speaking them in faith. If you got a word, this is the problem. This is what happens to the Christian. You sit here and you hear the word. And it ignites inside of you. You say, I'm so glad I heard that word. See, you're sitting there and the word comes to you. You hear something, you say, that's just exactly what I want you to hear this now. It says the speed come what? Quickly. Well, why would the enemy want to come so quick? Because you have gotten something that's bound to be a blessing to man. You have to evaluate the word. When you hear that word that comes to you, it's for your situation personally. That word is to address your situation and give you victory. But what do you do once you hear that word? What is your process look what it says. What is your process? You make them cakes, but it's a process. Imagine putting the wrong ingredients in. When you hear the word, now it's time to process. What are you going to do with that particular word you just heard that fits you? It's a custom. This Bible is set up for custom words. Fit your design, your makeup. Are y'all getting something? Yeah. I need a cut. Okay, I just got a blinding attack. So I need a custom prayer. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, Lord. A custom prayer for this situation. So how do I get this? I go into the word, I don't care, I'm just looking, I flip, I might land on it the first time I open it up, but I'm saying, Holy Spirit, I don't have the word just don't automatically in a situation, because when you got attack and it's panic and it's headaches and you wore out and you tired, you need a custom prayer and it might be immediate. If you try to depend on your natural talents in a lot of situations, you will find yourself as a Christian coming to a doom. Some of you in here, you are being so attacked. And you keep trying to search yourself for answers. Or you looking for somebody else to bring the answer to you. But God said, I called you out of overcome, or you're a backseat driver. You should be able to lay hands on yourself. You should be binding the devil. When Satan calls and say, hey, if you Jesus here, eat this bread. Do you rebuke the devil? Do you tell him when he's talking to you? But maybe you so familiar with him as a good buddy, you listen to him. Isn't it amazing when Satan attacks you? He gets you to do the wrong thing. Then he comes back and says, well, that was stupid. You're so dumb to do that. I mean, how did I get there? You should be understanding that when that attack comes, you say, I don't I don't know how to pray. You go on there. I've seen people come to me, tell me the situation, and I listen. I listen to what they're saying, but I'm listening to the Holy Spirit to tell me what they need. You go to the door, you don't tell God, and you telling him everything. You tell him about, yeah, my cousin had this too. You tell all about your cousin and uncle and all that. God ain't care nothing about it. You don't even tell God that. Cry on your knee and tell him about all that stuff you don't want to do. It ain't got nothing to do with the sickness you got. It comes to the place where you done told the doctor all of this. And let me say this to you. You can tell the doctor, he'll say, okay, well, let's fix this. And he goes and he's writing and he goes and get, he said, this is what we're going to do. He gives you a prescription. Now you looking at it just like, it's words written on it. It's words. Words. They wrote on the paper. And you read them, and it says, Pedicilla filasco take it 3 times a day. You know what? You don't even ask him what that is. You can't wait to get home and take it. You run down to Walmart, get filled, you'll swallow it just as fast as you can. Now, you know the amazing thing about it is, if you go and say, you say to the doctor, will this fix it? You know what he'll say? Will this heal? You know what he'll say? I've had good results. If you told the doctor, no, doc, listen, this is what I'm telling you. You need to tell me it's going to heal me when I take this pill. You hold a gun to his head and he is not going to do it. Huh? He's going to tell you, well, you've had very good results with it. Yeah, God, but will it heal? Okay. He's not going to say that. He's going to say, just you take it and just see, you might go home and, something underneath fall off. You wake up the next morning, what's that? Okay. Where are you really at? What do you really believe? See, you either going to believe this, or you're going to try to believe something different. But it's also, it could be because the way you was brought up, the way that you trained, the way that you trained to do what? Listen. See, you can read the prescription. But when you read the prescription, it's about what you're hearing. And what you hear may be just because he said it. Well, you just take it and I've had good results. He ain't going to tell you everybody got it. And you'll never go into the doctor's office and he telling you, oh, yeah, people just getting healed, falling out everywhere. I can understand how much you really by words. If somebody tells you a lie, you'll remember for the rest of your life. You can remember and don't even remember how the person was. But you will remember the lie that they told you. Why do we not remember God's word? I got a few more minutes. I thought they said miles, 5 miles. I got 5 miles. Y'all just fall. Wow, the word. How important is it to you? You got to put something in this to get something out of it. And it comes to what? How do I hear? You ever talk to somebody and you're telling them something, and the concept, they look at you, they look like they understand, kind of, and you're telling them. And you really pouring out your heart. It's kind of like the man that took his wife to the doctor. He says, comes into the office, and he says, the doctor says, what can I help you with today? He said, oh, well, I don't know what to say. My wife, she just don't talk to me. She just, has no conversation. She stays depressed. And I don't know what to do. What am I going to do? So the doctor, he's sitting there. He's looking at her. And she just kind of went over depressed. So the doctor did something. He walks over, gently takes her by the hand, and he lifts her up, and bends her over and kisses her. 2 or 3 minutes. Then he takes her back, walks over to the gentleman, and looks at the gentleman and says, and he ain't gonna kiss him. And that's what you do every morning at 7 o'clock. Can you handle that? Gentleman gets up and he says, yes, sir, doctor. I'll have the first thing at 7 o'clock. Do you understand when somebody's talking to you? You can really, if you don't understand what's going on, no wonder what's going on. You got to get understanding. So, I'm totally opposite. What is that? If you don't understand the word, you didn't just get born again and come in and say, I know everything. Now just sit and put it down, I can do this. No, you got to get understanding of this stuff. You must be, I'm going to tell you the first thing you really need to be. Hungry. Woo! If you ain't hungry, you don't go in the restaurant and eat if you ain't hungry. You want to just sit there and they come and say, what would you like? Man, I'm just hanging out. Trust me, you ain't going to sit there alone. And you don't have to walk. You don't even have to get up. You're going to feel something. Reach out and touch. You need to be hungry. When you're hungry, I'm going to tell you, the word will just, it'll come in you. And it'll feed the Holy Spirit. Say, oh, you're hungry now. I'm going to feel you. I'm going to give you revelation. The word has so much meat and revelation to it. I tell people, I've lived off of one word out of the Bible for months. I used that thing, boy, I know it was drenched. When I got the word, I put it on. What's that little lady come on there? She said, I put that on everything. That little grandma. We know exactly. I put that on everything. That's what I did. Boy. I put it on everything. Even if it didn't need it. So I'll come to a close. What are you asking God to do for you? Really? Because let me tell you what happens. This is the key. Huh? When you ask in faith, something starts moving. Faith is what opens up heaven. The angels will start moving. God has said, look at my child. I know I got to do something for them because they asked in faith. I live off of faith. I live off the word, people. Yes, I eat food, but I'm going to tell you, I live off of this stuff because it's good. Look at somebody and tell them, that's so good. Huh? Oh, that word get in you, you don't even want food. Oh, you don't even be hungry. You don't get to that point. You ain't ate all day long because that word got in you. You just like, oh God, I want more, I want more, I want more. You be done ran around all day long, speaking the word, meditating on God, making him love. Isn't this something when somebody really loves on you and touch you? They just touched you just right. Not like that gentleman. But they just touched you just right and you felt that love. You ever had the Holy Spirit just wrap you up like that, boy, and you ride down, tears just roll down there, and you sitting out there sitting there at the light, just crying. Oh, God. Look over somebody looking at me like, you need help. Already had it. Let God, I always ask people, once I'm coming to the club, I'm coming. And our mama used to go, Sarah! You know, you better get to the house. Because, we was all out there in the woods doing everything. But you gotta realize that when you allow, I ask people a lot. I asked a lady one day, at the hospital, I was talking to her. We was just talking. And then the Lord said, I was hearing the Lord said, ask her this. I never heard the Lord tell me, but I walked up, I said, can I ask you a question? She said, sure. I said, have you ever asked God to love you? Jesus. Never heard that.